The last few days, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. A lot of Marvel Rivals. I was instantly hyped for this game when they released the first trailer a few months ago, and my hype and excitement keeps growing with every trailer and clip of gameplay I see. Like, have you seen that Doctor Doom trailer? That shit was fire! I know a lot of people online are saying, Marvel Rivals is gonna kill Overwatch. I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion just yet, but this game is for sure gonna be a tough competitor and maybe give Overwatch that push in the right direction. We all know Overwatch 2 has been disappointing to say the least, but I'm not going to talk about Overwatch 2. I think I'll save that idea for a different video. This video is all about Marvel Rivals and how I think this game has potential to actually be a great game, even though it's already proving itself to be just that. You can instantly tell that developers actually care about this game and put a lot of effort into it, from the opening cutscene when you open the game, the character animations when you hover over a character, the animation for each character when you pick them, and the small story details behind each map, with Loki talking to Hela and Spider-Zero telling you what's happening to the Spider Island. Also, another small detail I noticed that gets my little nerd brain, a little excited. Whenever you hover over a skin for a character, it will tell you the comic issue that skin is from, which is really cool to me. I was lucky enough to play the beta this time around thanks to one of my friends who gave me a code. So far the game is amazing. No character feels boring to play, except Namor. No map feels repetitive or boring to play after a while. Marvel Rivals is able to differentiate itself from Overwatch and every other team shooter, with the addition of team-ups, destroyable environments, and each character having unique combat. Each character can team up with certain characters, which really changes how you tackle the game and how the game will play out. For example, Venom can give the symbiote to Penny and Spider-Man, Rocket can hop on Groot's back and be his pocket healer, and Black Panther and Magic are given the ability to teleport. I would like to categorize the different team-ups as passive team-ups and non-passive team-ups. Passive team-ups are where you get a buff or additional ability that doesn't require any extra input to activate them, like Adam Warlock's team-up where you get brought back to life after you die if you're playing as Mantis or Star-Lord. Non-passive team-ups are where you get an extra ability that you can activate on your own at any time, like Magic and Black Panther being able to teleport. Even if your character doesn't get an extra ability, the person who activates the team-up does get a buff. Like Scarlet Witch, for example, gets a 15% damage boost while Magneto unlocks his sword ability. They also differentiate themselves with having destructible environments, something Overwatch 2 did tease, I found out writing this video, which again can affect how your match will turn out. You're almost dead and need cover? Too bad, your wall is gone and now you are dead. Or are you about to kill someone and they dip behind that wall? Don't worry, I got you, just blow that wall up. Having destructible environments can really aid or work against you if you're not being careful enough. It makes you more aware of your surroundings and act more strategically, at least for me. I can't count how many times breaking a structure has either been the death of me or my saving grace. It also gives the devs more freedom to design the maps they want without worrying about an area being too crowded, because you can just break it down if it's causing you problems. And the last thing that makes this game more unique to itself is the combat. Not every character needs some type of gun or blaster or whatever to shoot. Some characters are more melee focused, like Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Hulk, all relying on close combat to do damage, or other characters who do damage from really up close or a little bit away, like Venom, Star-Lord, and Groot. Every character has a unique style of weapon that is catered just to them and goes well with each character. Venom has tendrils that stretch from his back, Hela has daggers that do some juicy headshot damage, and Doctor Strange has magic. No, not that magic, the other magic. And I know some people might say some characters feel or play similar to some Overwatch characters, but to be completely honest, I think every character in Marvel Rivals feels different from Overwatch's characters. Some might share similar abilities, like Spider-Man's ultimate being a little similar to Reaper's, or Hulk being knocked back into Bruce Banner similar to Diva being knocked out of her mech, but it still feels completely different. Like, you cannot say Spider-Man and Genji are the same character. Both are fast-paced characters, but they don't play the same at all. Spider-Man focuses on webbing people up and beating the shit out of them, while Genji focuses on deflecting and shooting ninja stars at them. Not the same at all. I think the only real similarity Overwatch shares with Marvel Rivals is that they are both team-based shooters, and we all know Overwatch was not the first team-based shooter. Sure, Marvel Rivals has character abilities and ultimates, but that doesn't really make it a clone. Overwatch wasn't the first game to have character ultimates or abilities, but it was the first to use them in a shooter formula, if I'm not mistaken, which in return led to other games like Valorant and Apex to implement them into their games. Looking at these two side by side, can you really tell me these two are the same game? Who said yes? The characters in Marvel Rivals even have more abilities for each character, not including ultimates. Characters on average have 3 to 5 abilities, and if your character isn't a team up, that can go up to 6, and some characters like Spider-Man can have even 7. Characters in Overwatch average ability count is 2 to 3, not counting ultimates, with a select few having 4. And I'm not making this video to pick on Overwatch. This is about Marvel Rivals. Even though this game is only in beta, I haven't gotten bored playing it at all, with so far having 6 maps available, which all feel amazing to play on, and 24 characters available to play, with them all being fun to play and unique, except Namor. And 24 characters is a lot for a beta in my opinion, and there are supposed to be at least 39 characters at launch when it releases next year, which is almost as much as Overwatch current roster at this time of this video. I don't like going off of leaks because stuff can always change, but if these leaks are true about the game, we should be seeing Human Torch, Blade, Hawkeye, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Ultron, Moon Knight, Squirrel Girl, Black Widow, Mr. Fantastic, Winter Soldier, Psylocke, Wolverine, Invisible Woman, The Thing, and Iron Fist all coming to the game, which makes me very excited to see and play these characters once they release. And it makes me even more excited to see which characters will be announced as the game goes on. I'll love to see Ghost Rider, Deadpool, Cyclops, and Daredevil, and so many more get added to this game, but we'll just have to wait and see. Marvel Rivals has a lot of potential, and whether or not this game is the Overwatch 2 killer, like a lot of people are saying it is, or not, I still think the game is going to be really fun once it releases, and it's one of the games I look forward to most for next year. With 2025 being such a stacked year for games, comics, and movies, Marvel Rivals is honestly one of my top 5 games I'm looking forward to, maybe even top 3. I'd like to revisit this topic next year and see if it did live up to its potential like I said and hoped it would. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below if there's anything you liked or didn't like about this video. Without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.